Hi, my name is Matt Kendricks. I'm the project lead for dSIPRouter. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the new MCP server that we just released for dSIPRouter. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the reason why we released a MCP server is because we wanted to be able to have the ability to be able to allow users to interact with dSIP from ChatGPT or Claude or any of the conversational AI chatbots. So let's jump right into model context protocol. So first, the definition. So first, it was as a standard created by Anthropic. It allows conversational AI chatbots to interact with external systems. It allows you to retrieve data and then inject that data into LLM for it to be able to make decisions. Our goal is really allow people to interact with dSIPRouter and Camellia without understanding the dSIPRouter UI or the API. The initial release is now January 2026. So I definitely will have a link to it in the bio of this video. The requirements: you need dSIPRouter, obviously. You need a core license, which allows you, gives you access to the API. You can download the dSIPRouter MCP repo. You need to set up a couple environment variables, very simple: the server IP address or host name, the dSIP token, which is basically the API key for being able to make requests, and another variable to define if you're using SSL or not. You'll start the dSIPRouter MCP server. There's two modes. There's the standard IO mode, which is used for Claude, and then there's the HTTP mode that's used for ChatGPT. And looks like I missed a T there, but you get my point. I'll have another video that talks about the details of how this is actually implemented. I just wanted to quickly come on here and allow you to, wanted to introduce you to it and help you understand what the architecture is and what we're trying to do here. So here goes the basic architecture. You have an MCP server, talks to dSIPRouter. dSIPRouter then can talk to Camellia. We have a concept of carrier groups, endpoint groups, and a few different concepts. But all of those are mostly exposed through the API. Anything exposed to the API, you'll be able to modify through the MCP server, which means that you'll be able to do that through ChatGPT or Claude. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into a demo of this. So I'm going to bring up a window here and just jump in. So what you're going to see here, and let me just make this full screen so it'll make it easier for you to see it all. All right, so let me start a new chat. Right now I'm in developer mode. Real quickly, I'll show how we get there. When you go to your settings, you go to apps, there'll be a button here set for developer mode. You'll create an app. The app is going to be dSIPRouter, and then it'll have all the details around like how to connect to it. Probably the most important thing, here's your URL for being able to connect to it. We're not implementing any type of authorization or any type of authorization right now. The only thing that's happening is that when you hit the MCP server, it's using your dSIP token, basically API key, in order to talk to the dSIP server. Then when the first time you actually connect, in this case, ChatGPT to the MCP server, it's going to go through and grab all the actions it can do. This is also known as the tools that it can do as well. I'll use the word actions and tools interchangeably. So, all right, so this is all set up already. So let's go ahead and just say, hey, show me all of the endpoint groups in dSIPRouter. By saying in dSIPRouter, it basically tells it to go select the tool from the MCP server and then call it. So in this case, it's going to output all the endpoint groups that are inside of dSIPRouter, right? So if we go look at the dSIPRouter endpoint groups here, I got to log back in. Go to endpoint groups. These are all the endpoint groups. This last one was Acme Company here. Okay, it's the way you know I'm not faking this. Then I'm going to say, hey, if I want to, and the cool thing about it is like, hey, it gives me little hints. So you can show the full details of a specific endpoint group. You can map it to DIDs. You can reorganize, you can rename, you can pull CDRs, right? So let's go ahead and pull a CDR. So let's just say, show me the CDRs for, let's say Bamboo Midnight Agent. Because I know the Midtown Agent, because I know that one has actual records. So it's going to go pull those. Come on. You can do it. All right. Pull them successfully. So it not only just pulled them, but also it actually did some analytics on it. So total CDRs, a call direction. This is all inbound, date range. Then it says most calls are coming in via flow route with a couple via Twilio. So this just didn't go pull the data, but again, it's using the reasoning engine to go and make some observations. And then it gives you more observations and notes here as well. I could say, create a CSV file for me. And it'll go off, analyze it, and it'll create a CSV file for me. The other thing that you can do, which I haven't played around a lot with this yet, but you also can create a task. So you can say, please create this task. Please create this report each Thursday at 9 a.m. All right. So that's the kind of the cool thing too, is that now we're not just analyzing this data the one time, but we're also able to fit this into the end user's workflow. Because maybe they have a meeting every week with maybe the carrier team or the NOC team or whatever, and you can actually say, hey, pull this CDR report for this one customer, or you're meeting with that customer every day. So every week. So now you can start having some automated tasks to do that as well. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about really quickly is that you can start thinking about how you want to give it a number of different things to do and have it do it all at once for you. So for example, if I have a new customer, I need to create an endpoint group, and then I need to create the DIDs that map to that particular customer. And so in one line, I could say, create endpoint group called Acme customer B and map, let's say 1 3 4 5, a phone number 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 to, let's say, map to it. All right, so one line here, we'll let it go off and do that. But my point here is that these are the type of tasks we want to be able to give people the ability to do. And it comes back and says, hey, do you want me to create a new endpoint? Is this allowed? And I didn't give it an IP address for the endpoint group as well. But we'll talk more about this in our next video, which goes in the details of how this is set up, and I'll get into some more advanced use cases. So my ask for you right now is to go download the actual dSIPRouter MCP server, install it, set it up, use it, give us feedback. I'm hoping that this will open your eyes to how the world of managing VoIP will change over time. But again, so happy to deliver this particular component to you. And I'm hoping that it helps you with your daily workflow. All right, take care.